And welcome to another Top 10. This is our Top 10 anticipated, and welcome to 2023. There's a lot of movies coming out next year, and I'm looking forward to talk about them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this Top 10 anticipated. So obviously, honorable mentions, 10 through 6, 5 through 2, and we'll do our ones at the same time. My first honorable mention is Ant-Man the Wasp and Quantumanium. I'm really looking forward to this movie, and maybe it's because if Kang sucks, the future of the MCU is not looking good. But I really like Kang in Loki. And that was a good trailer. I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm hoping it really knocks it out of the park. My second honorable mention is Barbie. And, you know, it has a lot to do with the director. I mean, you love her. What's her name?
Greta Gerwig.
Greta Gerwig. I mean,
she's fantastic.
Little Women was amazing movie, and I really liked Lady Bird, and I'm hoping Barbie is another good one. It's got Margot Robbie in it, and Ryan Gosling. So the trailer was very interesting. It was very 2001 Space Odyssey, and I enjoyed it. My third and final honorable mention is The Little Mermaid, and this would be higher on my list, but you know, there's just so many movies coming out next year I'm looking forward to. I mean, but I don't care. I don't care. The Little Mermaid's black. Who gives a hell? Who gives a crap, people? What is wrong with you? I'm looking for Little Mermaid. I love Little Mermaid, and Lin-Manuel Miranda's coming in to do some of the music of it. So yeah, Little Mermaid.
Of course he is. I did not know that. But I should not be surprised anymore. My honorable mentions. My first one is Inside. William Dafoe is an art thief. And I just saw this trailer the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this looks so good. He's an art thief. He goes in this house to steal a piece of art from this rich person. The house goes like on lockdown, locks him out. He's trapped in this house and pretty much going insane. It looks fantastic, and it looks like we're going to get a very William Dafoe performance-heavy, like, you know, he's trapped in this room and, you know, no way to get out. It's kind of my kind of thing. So that's my first honorable mention. My second one is Missing. This is from the creators of Searching, which was a kind of amazing hit when it came out a few years ago. Kind of a reverse of that story. So in that story, the dad was looking for his missing daughter, searching for his missing daughter. In this one, the daughter's mom, it's completely different characters and everything, goes missing. And she's searching for her, but it's all shot using phones and things like that. I saw the trailer for this recently and was kind of like, oh wow, I didn't even know they were making another one of these. Looked really good and it looked cool. My final honorable mention is, I think it's going to be called Ghostbusters Firehouse. That's kind of the rumors right now. I don't know if that's official yet, but Ghostbusters Afterlife 2, the sequel to the last Ghostbusters movie. I'm not a huge fan of the Ghostbusters, but I really did like that Afterlife movie with Paul Rudd and I can't remember her name, but she's fantastic.
McKenna Grace.
McKenna Grace, yes. And it kind of blew me away, and I'm very interested to see what they do with the sequel. Although I did hear that maybe the Reitman, the director, is not coming back for the sequel, so that's kind of a knock on it. But still, I'm pretty excited to see it. And those are my three honorable mentions.
All right. I'm missing. I looked at that one today, but it's not being made by the same person, and it's a January movie.
In the trailers, it said from the creators of.
But it wasn't the director because I looked it up. Yeah. So, but it was in my contender list. And Ghostbusters, sure. I didn't love the last one. It was fine. It was better than the women Ghostbusters. Hopefully they don't show up. And Inside, I saw that, but I was like, well, it's coming out in April. We'll see. All right. My number 10 is the sequel to the sequel of the original of the best movie of 2015, and that is Creed 3. I'm really interested with this. I mean, Michael B. Jordan's coming in to direct it. I love the Creed movies. I mean, I think they're awesome. You're bringing in Kang the Conqueror. He's going to be playing the Mr. T Nemesis role. I'm really hoping this is good, and I'm really hoping it's just well directed by Michael B. Jordan. And it's going to be the first Rocky film without Rocky in it, so I'm kind of interested to see that. My number 9 is Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Zachary Levi's back as Shazam. Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu. It's playing the villains. I'm interested in this movie. I mean, even though DC is all the hell right now, Shazam made a lot of money the first time, and I kind of think of all the characters in the DC, I think Zachary Levi's Shazam is the most safe out of all of them. So I am looking forward to seeing this movie. My number 8 is a movie that I can't believe it's in my list, and that is Transformers: Rise of the Beast, because we're in the 90s, I believe. It's a sequel to Bumblebee. The Transformers have that look of the 90s Transformer. It has more of a Bumblebee vibe than a Crap Bay production. It's got what's his face from Hamilton and In the Heights. He's playing the main character. I really like the trailer. I mean, I'm hoping it's being directed by the guy who made Creed 2. So this could be really good. This could be a really cool summer movie. And to get me excited for Transformers, Bumblebee did such a great job with me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. My number 7 is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Listen, I understand this could be bad, but the guy who's directing it has not made a bad movie. I mean, Walk the Line, Logan, Ford versus Ferrari. Do I need to say more? And Harrison Ford doing some motion capture, like The Irishman, making him look younger again. And awesome. Let's go. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing however this plays out. Hopefully, it's not like that really bad fan film.
That's Steven Spielberg directed.
I mean, great fun for our fan film. My number 6 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Listen, Into the Spider-Verse was one of my favorite animated movies I've ever seen. And I've been looking forward to this sequel. It was on my top 10 anticipated last year. I think it was around 5 or 6 last year as well. And because Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. And I'm hoping Across the Spider-Verse is just as good as the first one. It probably won't be, but you never know. I love the animation style, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. So that's my 10 through 6.
I mean, I like it. Well, some of it. It is crazy that you have Transformers and I don't. The trailer just didn't do anything for me. There's no Haley Steinfeld in this one. Probably why I'm not as excited. But I do like Transformers. Indiana Jones, I don't know about it. I don't like the title. I can't believe I forgot Spider-Man off my list. I probably should put it in there somewhere, but it's too late, so I'm just going to say, yeah, it was awesome. Maybe I'm just disappointed for missing it last year, I guess. All right. My number 10 is Creed 3. Your number 10 as well. I love Creed. I still need to go back and watch all the Rocky movies. Maybe I will before Creed 3 comes out. Probably not. It is going to be interesting to see Michael B. Jordan directing. This is his directorial debut, right?
Yes.
And that's going to be interesting. But the trailer is fantastic. I mean, it's setting up a really cool storyline that I want to see. My number 9 is Wish. This is a new Disney animated musical that is coming out in November. Now, I do have a bad taste in my mouth from the last Disney animated November film, but I read the synopsis of this. It is really cool. It's the song "When You Wish Upon a Star." It's kind of taking that. It is going to be their next princess movie. It is a musical, which I tend to love. We'll see. It sounds interesting. I think that's the only animated. Probably should put Spider-Man in there instead of this, but let's move on. Number 8, I loved Jason Statham in The Meg, and I had really forgotten that they were making a sequel for this, and when I saw it on the list, I was like, hell yes. Because at the end of that movie, they do something that causes something to happen that would make sense for a sequel to be made, and I'm very excited. It's a fun, dumb action movie. with Jason Statham. We don't get enough of those anymore. We don't get enough, and I think he's never seen the Meg, so you can't even take his opinion on it. But yeah, that's my number 8. Looks cool. Number 7, I had Little Mermaid from his Little Mermaid, or same thing. I don't care that she's black. I really don't. I just want a good movie. The problem is Disney live action adaptations are very hit and miss, and can be very controversial. I absolutely hated Mulan. I think it's the worst piece of garbage they ever made. Loved Aladdin. He doesn't like Aladdin as much. It's all over the place. So will this be one or the other? I don't know. I thought the trailer was kind of beautiful, so I would like to see how it turns out. My number 6, The Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is a very interesting story, and like I was telling him earlier, the story could be a great movie. Could be better than the Hunger Games movies, because I love the Hunger Games books. The movies, they're kind of hit and miss for me. I mean, and this is a cool story. We're going back in time to when President Snow was a teenager. His family's kind of down on his luck, and he is a mentor to the 10th Hunger Games, I think is what's going on. They've got the girl from your crazy movie that I hate,
West Side Story.
West Side Story. She's playing the main character. Who there is a lot of singing in this book, so I guess that could be good because she's pretty good in that movie. I guess not really for me, but we'll see. I'm excited about this because I want to return to the world of the Hunger Games. I do like the world that they built, and I love the story of this book, so I think it could be cool. That's my 10 through 6.
Yeah. Who gives a hell about Meg? Wish, sure. Little Mermaid. I just, I'm looking forward to it, but I haven't liked any of the Disney animations better than the live actions better than the original live actions, other than Jungle Book. And Hunger Games, my problem with it is it's being directed by Francis Lawrence, who directed all the Hunger Games movies, other than the first one, and I don't like 2 out of the 3 movies he directed. so that's a big red flag for me. But my number 5 is Mission Impossible: The Dead Reckoning. Is this a part 1, or did they take that out?
I have no idea.
So anyways, I mean, I love Tom Cruise. I'm on such a Tom Cruise high right now that I'm so looking forward to this movie. I don't even know what the story of it is. I just want to see Tom Cruise do some crazy stunts, and who cares about story at this point? So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Christopher McQuarrie's coming back, I believe, to direct it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, Tom Cruise could do any day right now, and I'd be like, cool. Because he doesn't do anything he doesn't believe in. And he always goes full cruise. So there's no half-assed anything. So, yeah, Mission Impossible. Looking forward to it. My number 4 is John Wick Chapter 4. I love the first 3. I think they're all enjoyable movies. Donnie Yen's going to be in this one. I don't think I ever fully watched the trailer. No, I did because they showed it in the movie theater. So, and I was like, I showed too much. So, but anyways, I'm looking forward to this. Keanu Reeves kicks ass in this movies, and I'm looking forward. And this is an action movie that there's not a lot of plot and story to it, but I'm still looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to the spinoff they're doing with Anna Taylor-Joy. I believe is going to be the lead.
Yep.
So I love her. My number 3. Now, my top 3 are movies that are made by great directors that I'm so looking forward to. My first one is Killers of the Flower Moon. And this is a Apple Plus movie that is being made by Marty Scorsese, starring Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. And it's about DiCaprio. I think he's playing like an FBI agent who's hunting down De Niro. These are Scorsese's 2 muses, and they've never been in a movie together. Sign me up. And Scorsese, we don't have a lot of Scorsese movies left.
Oh,
so
dark.
so everyone would get is a gift. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this movie for like 2 or 3 years, and I hope this. And they said it was the most expensive movie ever made in Oklahoma. So I was like, that's
kind of cool.
That's an interesting fact. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Now,
Let me set number 2 up for you. Talk while I do this.
So my number 2 is Oppenheimer. I mean, this is this is going to be such an interesting movie because we've never really seen Christopher Nolan do a biopic movie before. So that's one of the most interesting things about this movie. Cillian Murphy is playing Richard Oppenheimer, the guy who was one of the many scientists around the Manhattan Project. And this movie looks amazing. I mean, it really does. The trailer just came out a few days ago, and I am so looking forward to this. It's because I love Christopher Nolan. I like that he makes original movies, and we don't see a lot of that. A lot of these movies are remakes or sequels. We don't get to see directors like Nolan get such a good budget to make these original films. I mean, Scorsese and another director that I haven't talked about, which is my number one movie, which is a completion of a movie that came out in 2021. But yeah, Oppenheimer, I'm so looking forward to it. I hope it nails us. I didn't love Tenet. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. So that's my favorite too.
I didn't. I just missed out on seeing Killers of the Flower Moon. Sounds awesome. I'm done being disappointed in the most overrated director of all time.
He's not overrated.
And I think there is a growing uprising. So,
your star.
but I will say, the trailer doesn't look bad, but I cannot put my faith in another Christopher Nolan movie where I can't understand people talk anymore. So no. But yeah, everything else is cool. My number 5. This is a new Zach Braff movie. I just saw the trailer for it. It's called A Good Person. Zach Braff made one of my favorite movies of all time, called
The Way Back.
No.
The Way Back?
No.
Garden
State. There we go. Jesus. Zach Braff made one of my favorite movies of all time called Garden State. It's got Natalie Portman in it. It's fantastic. It's a great movie. He then has made 2 or 3 movies that haven't been that great. One was about a bunch of old people robbing something.
Vegas.
Yeah, something like anyways. I don't know. But I saw this trailer and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, it felt Garden State to me. It felt like him going back to his roots. It has a pretty cool, interesting story. The trailer's out for it now. I highly recommend it. And I just want to believe in a good, more down-to-earth film, an original story, like you said, that hopefully will be good. I'm definitely looking forward to it. My number 4, this is my only MCU film, and you had one in your honorable mentions. I don't know what it is. I just have a feeling that Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Volume 3 is going to be a good send-off for these characters that many people have grown to love. I like Ant-Man just as much as the next person, probably more than a lot of this. But I don't know. The holiday special really got me in the Guardians mood, and I want to see the send-off. I think it's going to be a cool, heartwarming movie.
It's not going to be a send-off for everybody, though.
I don't know. I feel like this might be the end of the Guardians.
Well,
as we currently know them.
Yes. Because I think Zoe Saldana will still be in it.
I think James Gunn is done
Chris Pratt
with the MCU after this.
Well, yeah, he's got DC.
Yeah.
He's got DC to work with.
I knew you were going to say that. All right, and my number 3 is John Wick Chapter 4. Like he said, I have loved the movies. To me, they've just gradually gotten better. The world building was great in the first episode. We just keep expanding the world. I feel like it was 2 or 3. No, it was 2 where I was like, I don't know about this, but 3 got me right back in, and I'm excited to see. This was on my list last year. One of the movies got pushed out, I think. And yeah, we got Donnie Yen coming in. The trailer is too long, shows you too much of the movie, but I'm ready, and I'm ready for the spinoff too. It sounds awesome. I just can't get enough of Keanu Reeves kicking ass, I guess. Mm-hmm. My number 2 is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. I loved Fallout. The last Mission Impossible movie was my favorite one so far. So, of course, I'm excited to see the next chapter. I loved Top Gun, movie of the year last year. So, I'm ready to see Tom Cruise do it again. We've already seen it was a really long trailer, but showed one of his crazy new stunts. And I just love all the characters in this. I love the story they've been going with Mission Impossible. And then, yeah, you get to see the crazy stunts in action and everything. And it's just one of those movies where it's just gradually gotten better as we've gone along. And I really like Mission Impossible. That's my 5 through 2.
All right. Yeah, I have no idea what A Good Person is. I've never even heard of the movie. So, cool. Guardians are just, I don't know. I don't like the stories. Like the second one I didn't like. And I really didn't like Mantis being Star-Lord's sister. I was like,
I mean, makes sense.
no, it doesn't. I mean, like it just felt like we need a hook. Hey, Mantis, you're Star-Lord's sister. Okay. So I'm hoping
Also, it's not 100%. She says, "I think I'm your sister."
yeah, it's just
I think.
doesn't need to be in the movie. It just doesn't need to be in the story. Anyways, and yeah, I've already talked about the other two. So we do this pretty much all the time when we do anticipate lists, and we both agree on our most anticipated movie for 2023, and that's Dune Part 2. So, anyways, Dune Part 2. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing this just because this is kind of the. I mean, I love Dune, but I felt like I didn't get the full movie, and I feel like when we get Dune Part 2, it'll either be good or it'll be like, oh crap, and then it's gonna be like Last Jedi with Force Awakens. So, but I think Dune Part 2 is gonna be amazing just because it's Denis Villeneuve, my favorite acting director right now, and he just knows how to make sci-fi films. So, and I mean, Timothy Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, other people in this movie, Skarsgård from Andor. I mean,
You're missing one. You're missing MJ.
Oh yeah,
You know,
Zendaya.
like Zendaya.
Oh yeah, sure. I forgot about her. She's only in the movie. She was only in the first movie for like 10 minutes.
A lot of the second part is what I hear.
Yeah, I figured she would be. And then it's got that one girl.
Yeah, there's a new character coming.
Yeah,
in.
she. And Florence Pugh's going to be in this.
Yes.
She plays the princess. So yeah, Dune Part 2. It's not going to shock me if they say this gets pushed back.
I agree. That was when I was putting this on here. I was like, "Is this really coming out next year?"
But the movie's done shooting and
Yeah.
filming and everything, so it could definitely come out next year. It just depends on what's being released around it.
I agree. Everything you said. This is my most anticipated. Loved the first Dune.
Just bought it on 4K. I want to watch it
Yes.
tonight. I mean that's the thing.
It's so good. It feels very Kill Bill Part 1 to me. It feels like Part 1 and 2 are going to be one great, awesome
Yeah,
movie.
and then they're gonna make another one. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not gonna finish the story up. There's still another one. So yeah.
I'm excited to see it. Hopefully it does come out this year. And yeah.
All right. So guys, that ends another top 10 video. I mean, what better way to start 2023 by seeing these beautiful faces? So anyways, yeah, there's a lot of movies coming out that we haven't even heard of or even or didn't talk about. And maybe half these movies suck. And I mean, hell, I had Doctor Strange in my top 10 last year. So I'm curious to see what actually comes out and what's good and what's bad. So looking forward to another fun year on the Darth Easy YouTube channel.
We also usually have at least one movie that gets pushed.
That's what I say.
Hopefully it's not Dune.
Yeah, hopefully it's not Dune.
Hopefully it's Meg 2.
Or canceled. I mean, I'm fine with that. All right, guys. So, guys, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to see more, and tell your friends about Easy Nation.
Peace out.
All too easy.